The 16 survivors are being cared for at Little Rock Hotel. It's obviously been a very traumatic 16 hours for them. KRIC 4's Ken Buford has spoken to some of them. He's joining us now live from the accident scene in North Little Rock. Ken, heartbreaking story all of them have to share.
Absolutely, Bob. Them telling me that shaken up after this crash doesn't begin to describe how they dealt with this morning.
I was already asleep.
The aftermath of the early morning crash visible on this passenger's arm. The bus he and more than a dozen other immigrant workers were on crashed into this overpass on I-40.
I woke up and we got off the bus because everything had already happened.
Authorities say 19 immigrants with work visas were heading to Texas from Michigan. This passenger did not want to be identified and says for most, it was their first time traveling for a job. But he made a trip like this before, and so did some of the 6 workers who were killed.
It's bad because these are people I knew.
You can imagine how shaken that they are to be awakened in such a tragic accident. And now they have been taken to a local hotel where hopefully they can get some well-deserved sleep and rest before they continue their journey.
Mexican consulate officials have reached out to survivors. They tell me they're working to notify families and ensure safe travels for those affected. Passengers tell me most are working to provide for their loved ones.
Yes, so we can have success for our families.
Now, consulate officials tell me they're also working to get out a press release to the media. At last check, passengers say they've made trips back here to salvage anything they can find. We're live in North Little Rock. Ken Buford, back to you.
All right, Ken, thanks very much.